You scare snake or not?
Snake.
Everybody.
I'm really scared of snake. How about you? You're not scared of snake?
Me scare my girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Yes.
Yeah, she could take a snake.
Yeah.
If you want to dump her, you dump a snake on her. So apparently the animal faculty here in Thailand is very terrible. They usually just end up hurting them or torturing them in order for us tourists to get a glimpse of touching a tiger. I don't really like it, and I really hope that this entire industry will just go away.
Okay, now I want to prank him. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
Here in the strength farm, my camera almost fell on the floor because a snake all of a sudden jumped on my hand. I met a little kid here.
Yes.
You know, I really am scared of snakes, so it was a really strong experience for me to overcome it. You know, I believe that you should always overcome your fears with courage. If you're scared of any animal, go and touch it.
5, 0, 0.
0, 0, 5.
Hey, yalla.
Let's go. One go. Today I'm going to talk with you about a very important topic that I've been taught by Tony Robbins not long ago, that really explained to me a lot about how I now grasp the situation about growth in martial arts and in life in general, and really explaining the process that you go through psychologically in order to get better results in whatever you're doing. That process is with 4 layers, 4 steps that creates a square. The first one is potential. The second one is action. The third one is results, and the fourth is belief. Basically, the process is like this. You now have a certain potential that you're tapping into. With that potential, depending on how much you tap into it, you get action. So if you have low potential, let's say you're not fit, you have trained martial arts never, and now you are starting to get into martial arts, you have very little amount of action you're going to put into it. As for if you have a black belt and you're very known in the gym or in the dojo, whatever you call it, then you'll probably have more actions that you're going to take according. Now, after you have taken those actions that you've taken that are correspondingly by your potential that you've reached, you're tapped into, then you have the results. Every action you take will lead to a certain result. That is an obvious thing. And that results will determine your belief system, but what you are capable of, what is capable in life. And through that belief, the new belief that you've got, through that results that you got, through that actions that you've taken, through that potential, that belief will have a new set of potential that you're going to reach. So let's take it for some examples. I've been doing martial arts for a long time, very passionate about it. When I was a beginner, I didn't know much martial arts, and I didn't believe I can do much. I was very little, very thin, very weak. But with training, with proper guidance, I have tapped into more potential, and I've reached my maximum potential. Maximum potential, I got to my maximum actions, maximum capabilities. High kicks, flips, rolls, techniques, sparring, everything comes into it. And through your actions, you get results. You win in competitions, you land that flip, that kick, whatever you're doing. And with that, you have a new belief for what you're capable of. And all of a sudden, you have a belief that you are a martial artist. Some of you guys really want to become a martial artist. I know that. You ask me all the time in the comments. I want to know, what stops you from getting there? Why aren't you in the level that you wish to be? I've come now to a level that I'm really, really proud about. I know my stuff. There is always a place to improvement, and I always want to get to the next level. But you should always be very clear on what your current location is and what your desired location is and how much gap you have in it, and if you can actually take that gap. Whatever martial arts you're doing, it doesn't really matter. I believe it's all very similar. This world of martial arts is a beautiful world, and doesn't matter what you're doing. There is always a certain system where the amateur is a beginner and is very little capable, and there is the master, which is the highest level, where you are black belt and you are very advanced. And in the road, you have certain levels. A lot of people try to seek to get that certificate, that black belt on their waist. But that is wrong, guys. That is wrong. It is not about getting the result. It's about taking the actions. Because the result will only manifest by the amount of action you take. Some places do give free black belts. I mean, it's not really free, but you get them for really easy tests. And I think that's bad, because it takes the value of the belt lower. You should work for it a lot of years, a lot of time. Some other places tells you you need to be in a certain amount of time in that specific dojo in order to get a belt, which is also bad. Because if you put the time, you put the effort, you can get it in less years, then why would you stop it because they ask for 8 years in that gym? It's stupid. So think about it. About the potential you're reaching right now. Are you really reaching your full potential? You're definitely not, because you almost have unlimited potential. What stops you from tapping into it is your belief system of what is possible for you. And what stops you from understanding it is the results you're making. Believe me, take some challenges, overcome them, and you'll figure out that you have so much potential within you just because you have a strong belief system. So in that 4 squares circle, let's say, the most important one is the action. Take action, guys. So that's it for the video, guys. Yes. I hope you enjoyed.
Train hard, train smart, 10 piece.
Yeah.
Yes.